That was a little harder than it was at the beginning of the game, but either way, you still did good work. So it leaves. Oh, floor opened up. Here we go, the toughest fight in the Mega Man series. Meet Mega Man from the future, aka Quint. And I'll give you a health bar for him. That's how tough he is.
Oh, yeah. The horror of it all.
So, yep. He hops around with pogo stick and shoots rocks at you. Beware of those rocks. Just shoot him in the head and hopefully he'll eventually go down. Is this all he's gonna do? Yes.
I feel like you should be doing something more.
Yeah, the plot is Wily went to the future to basically take care of Light and Mega Man and basically like corrupted Mega Man. That's what that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's the boss fight. That's it.
There's a lot of records.
There's also that for this game. That. You got Saku Garn. By the way, that's the last boss's weakness. Not that you really want to use it much. But, yeah, Quint is pathetic.
He is the worst boss when it comes to the classic series for a lot of people.
Is there a worse boss in the other games? I guess you want to
No, that's like when we're talking about a lot of the Mega Man classic ones.
I didn't realize Rush Marie can fly in space, by the way.
Yeah, but he's considered the worst. Like, when we're talking just in the classic series, not the X series,
yeah,
this guy is probably considered one of the worst. Probably the worst boss. Because he does absolutely nothing.
It's absolutely... He jumps to where you are, stands there for a few seconds, and shoots a couple rocks close to where he is. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Uh-huh. I'll say, at least... Well, yeah, I can't say anything. But... Yeah, it's... At least the rest of the Mega Man killers are a lot more... Then again, the one in the next game is very competent.
Oh, the one in the next game sucks. He's awesome, but he sucks.
Oh, he is tough. Oh, he's the toughest of them.
I'll give you guys a little bit of a foreshadowing. Remember in Mega Man 10, there was a couple of Mega Man killers that we fought.
And
one of them is in there.
The only one that really gave you trouble.
Yep. He's in the next game.
Yup. And his fight is not as hard as it was in Mega Man 10, but it's still hard. He just happens to do a shitload of damage. Huh, now's a good time to use Rush Marine. They actually require you to use it. Not good game design.
Ruined forever, 0 out of 10. They expect you to have the friggin'
a weapon you have on you anyway. At least it's not like Mega Man 1 on NES. Oh, did you ever get that beam weapon that was in a... What was it? Black Man stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if it was Gutsman or Black Man stage. It was Black Man stage, yeah.
No, it was No. It was... Was it Electman? Yeah, it was Electman, I'm pretty sure. I know you needed Gutsman to get it, or Electman.
Yeah, or Electman, apparently, yeah.
Congratulations. No, I was going to jokingly say, congratulations, Gutsman. Your weapon has somehow become absolutely more and more worthless.
I mean, at least it's useful when you're fighting that one boss in the fortress.
Yeah, because that's the only time you're actually going to need to be able to pick up your weapons, or pick up the blocks to actually use them as damage.
And for fighting Cutman.
Yeah.
Not that Cutman's too hard, but...
He's also weak to the Buster.
Yeah,
that's like, you could use it against Cutman, right? He's weak to the Buster.
Oh, platform just appeared.
No, I'm just hitting the ceiling to bounce. There.
Thanks for fuel rush jet. They call you back over here so I can use you again. Oh yeah, go to a different weapon to get rid of them, of course. Yep, there you go. You swap to a different weapon and disappear. Oh, leave me here! Oh my god. You know, that actually has me curious looking up the, I kind of want to look up Itzy Creates and how they form now. I actually don't know that. It would be a cool detail if that's how it happened. If a lot of the people from this group ended up forming that. Well, formed by ex-Capcom staff in 1996.
Yep.
Wow, yeah. Their first games were Speed, Power, Gunbike, and Love and Destroy. And then did Mega Man Zero in 2002. I'm pretty sure they have another game coming out soon.
Apparently they have this new game coming out that's based off of the gameplay of Battle Network.
Ah.
So I have that in the wish list. It's just Maybe I'll sit down and look at it.
Right.
Alright.
Oh, Gal Guardian Serve in the Dark, that's what I was hearing.
Yeah.
That's the next action platformer.
They also have this other game called Umbral Claw, which is basically
That I see too, yep. Right. Okay, so, time for the Wily machine, whatever the fuck this ostrich thing is. Yeah, this thing's weird. Which, by the way, its weakness is a Sakugarn, but you may as well die.
I have 4 E-tanks as well, so I should probably start using them as well.
Yeah. May as well show off the Sakugarn, too. Because it is the unique weapon in this game, so
It's
why
only
not?
fair that we do it even though it's friggin' Quint.
Yeah, I mean...
Do we need to, like, anything that acknowledges him, it's like...
It
Ah,
means
yes.
like a rush item. And then you have to hop on it. Yes, you can hop on it. Every time you hop on it, it uses up ammo. Oh, God. Fun. So, yeah, it does a lot of damage to a Wily machine, but otherwise, you know. Yeah, I don't think he can be hurt by any of the other weapons.
Yeah. For some reason I thought I was throwing the stocking arm, but, you know, whatever.
Just, you know, every time he jumps, he'll throw that, whatever that bag thing is, and shoot an energy wave along the ground. So you probably want to get underneath that. Phase 2! Now he flies. And he'll drop bombs on you, I think. Oh no, he goes under another mech, that's what it is.
I'll start using the E-tanks now because I really don't
Yeah,
feel
phase
like
2! He has these energy balls. You can more easily run under those.
Yeah, I'll just start shoving E-tanks.
Yeah.
Cause...
Now the blind nature is finally making itself through. See, I don't know this game! These attacks I don't know, man! Damn it! Actually, it's the third phase, although this fight is rather simple once you see the attack pattern.
Oh.
So now the big mech! The last one is basically a dinosaur mech. Probably the phase the Sakugarn's the most useful for, but, you know. Just pay attention to the attacks, it'll be fine. Yeah, Sakugarn stinks. You use it to bounce on him, you take damage anyway. Like,
Yeah.
man, it is garbage. Yeah, even Wily in this game is pathetic. But yep, take care of his dinosaur plot, that's it.
I feel like his phases got easier as it went on.
That is Endgame. That is Endgame. Ah! Go back to the future where you'll end up dead, bitch! That's not how that works! Fuck you. So the Rush have that! Ow!
And with that, the Wily machine explodes and Wily burns in the atmosphere
Ow!
and dies.
Just like always. Oh, it's crying. There you go, that is Mega Man 2 on Game Boy. Much shorter for us than Mega Man 1 on Game Boy was.
I'll still say what I said before and I'll stand by it. I expected much worse from this game. And I think a lot of it comes from the fact that I played other games in the
I guess
series
it's
I
just
absolutely-
lazy. Yeah.
It's lazy, yeah. I think it's what it's just a simple laziness of what it is.
Yeah. Banan! God, some of these names I don't feel like are right.
Would I say that this game is like someone who like misunderstood masterpiece? No, not at
No.
all. Not even a little.
1 and 2 are still the two worst, that's for certain. Like,
Yeah. But I'll say this, I'd rather play this over the first game, because I
guess
feel like
they-
the first game
I guess
just...
they tried a different developer because they had Mattel right there. They had L's. They could do them. Oh wait, they can only do L. That's right. But yeah, I guess they wanted to try a different development team. Maybe they didn't like how one turned out. But then
Or
this
maybe
one
they
didn't turn
weren't
out well
available.
either.
Maybe the second team weren't available. Main team weren't available.
Yep.
That's
But
how
yeah,
I
it
see it.
basically sounds like Minakuchi Engineering for the rest of the series. After they did Mega Man X3, I guess went to form NC Creates. Makes a lot of sense given the timelines. It happened in May 1996. And X3 they did in 1995, so...
Yep.
Yeah,
It
timeline
explains a lot about the circumstances of where the Zero series would eventually go.
where the developer I was mixing up, Flagship, was basically a developer that... I think they did do Shinobi. They also did Resident Evil 2 through 4. They did the GameCube version of 4, I think. And I think Kirby Squeak Squad was the last game they did before they were basically merged into Capcom. And I imagine a lot of them are probably the current Resident Evil team, if I had to guess.
I do wonder about that actually, but part of me wants to say no, because of how big of a shift the Resident Evil series has gone throughout the years.
True.
There's still probably a couple of I think there are still some core people from the original Resident Evil team that are still there. But that's something that I wouldn't be able to answer for two reasons. One, I haven't played much Resident Evil. The only Resident Evils I played are 4 and 4 Remake. That gives you an idea where my headspace is.
I think Flagship also did Okami.
That's wrong. That's Clover Games.
Oh, damn it. Never mind. Shit.
AKA what would eventually become Platinum.
Ah, right. I was trying to think. I know they did 2 through 4 at least. And again, they did not do Code Veronica, I don't think.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
And then there's also...
I know they did 2, 3, and the GameCube version of 4.
That makes sense, because obviously PlayStation 2 version was made by a different team. Then there's Resident Evil 5 is an interesting case I want to look at. But, maybe we'll go to that one day when I feel like playing that game myself.
They probably had a more internal team from there. Oh god, yeah, we still have the Resident Evil series to do. Oh, Jesus.
I kind of want to keep it blind, but at the same time, I also really want to play those games.
Yeah, well...
But,
one remake is definitely a fun time.
But there's also seems like this massive schism when it comes to the Resident Evil games.
You know, I did not like a lot of them at first, but I mean, I was never a big survival horror guy. I'm not a big fan of horror games, but you know, I was basically fighting my urge to not want to play the game, and then hi, Flash, man. I eventually encouraged myself to get the Resident Evil 1 and ended up really liking it at the end of the day, so, you know.
I mean, it's a game series I do want to give a legitimate chance to, but it's like... I keep falling laziness, because it's just, you know, it's just not my kind of game, not my usual stance. Because most of my survival horror experience comes from Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 4 Remake, and the first 2 Dead Space games, and that's it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Silent Hill 2 Remake came out recently, too. I know people are mixed on that.
There are some people that do like it. There are some people that are saying like, "Oh, the
it lost some of the archaicness of the original. Kind of makes it lose some of its psychological horror vibe, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's some merit to it. It's an interesting discussion.
I think I was watching Nitro Rad's video, and I do like his take on it, where it's like, I think the remake does, or he thinks the remake does some things good that the original game didn't.
I quit.
The best Mega Man character ever.
Yep.
But it's like, I think he said that that's the best way to do a remake, in my opinion, instead of just taking the original game and just...
They did change it up a little bit, so it's at least, like...
Yeah. Because that's kind of... I know for some people it's just like, oh, you just easily be like this graphical overhaul with the same game, and it's like...
Yeah. They did change some things around. I know some people are annoyed by the puzzles that were added, and some of the puzzles that were changed, like... What was it? The one, there was like a box that had like 3 different locks on it. Yeah. You originally found something you needed in the original game, but the remake is like, you thought there'd be something in here. There's not in you.
I never played it because, truthfully, like, Silent Hill was never a series that, like, even like trying to open up to more horror game series, like, I wanted to give Resident Evil a chance. Silent Hill, I just don't.
Dang, I just recently started opening myself up to fucking Castlevania.
Castlevania, I don't really classify as horror.
Faintly horror.
I mean, it's horror-inspired, I think is what it is.
Yeah, it's more of an action series. There's horror elements.
Yeah.
Then again, that's like calling fucking Luigi's Mansion games horror games. Technically, but not really.
It's more horror-inspired.
Yes, horror-inspired, but... Yeah, true horror games.
I think this is a dead screen, so I guess...
Yeah, pretty sure it is. I don't even think you can, like, do the reset combination to get out of it.
Yeah, so with that being said, I guess...
Yeah, you know, it's more Mega Man. If you play the NES ones, you're not really missing much of anything, because of the unique content in all the Game Boy games, this one has it the worst.
Yeah.
That I will say. At least one had Anchor, and, you know, the finals... The Fortress stages were pretty difficult, sometimes dickishly so for one, and, the boss fight was at least something made use of Anchor's weapon, even was kind of bullshit you had to do it that way. This one had a shitty fucking... Mega Man killer. They don't even call Mega Man killer.
It's like the worst Mega Man boss with the worst Mega Man weapon.
And the weapon sucks. It's the weakest to Wily, and you take damage.
Yeah, I'd argue I think it's the worst weapon I think I've ever seen in the Mega Man
game. It's basically the top spin again!
But worse.
Yeah! You have to hit enemies from the top, and you take damage using it on Wily. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You, like, use ammo every time you bounce with it.
Yeah, I know. I've heard a lot of things about how this is, like, the worst Mega Man game.
It's the unique stuff.
Let me just put it this way. What I'll say is this. It's like, it's the best of the worst for me.
Yeah.
And when it's like, it's above X5 through X7, and Mega Man Battle Network 4. That's not really a high bar to stand on, though.
And I guess Mega Man Game Boy 1 as well.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, those are probably easily the bottom. I mean, I haven't done the Battle Network series. Something to look forward to when I get to 4? Oh, God.
4 has a lot of bullshit.
It has 2 versions, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, twice the bullshit!
Anyways,
Yeah, let's
I'll
end
end it here. So next time we come back to the Game Boy games,
Yes.
we'll be off to
A better one than both the first 2.
Yep. So
Maybe still not to everybody's liking, but certainly better than what the first 2 were. Minakuchi Engineering comes back after what 2 was, so.
Yep. So see you guys next time for Mega Man 3.
Yep.